to find people who have devoted their lives to art, not only for money or not only for fame, only because they try that the situation of their oppressed countries doesn't fall into oblivion, because I wonder, is the art useful to help? I'm sure that yes. Maybe a bomb lasts 2 seconds and 1 day in the news, but the art is forever. Yeah. This is a thing that I wanted to explain. People who say no, no, no from the art, because when the worst is when the memory of injustice is empty for me. And they try that people remember what happens in some places in the world.
Anyone else like to ask anything?
What country was the hardest for people to insist in?
Sorry, say again, louder, please.
What country was the hardest to persist people to tell the stories?
Really, for me, working with the Tibetan, it was hardest, but not for them, just for the moment, because we filmed just before the Olympic Games, and they have a lot of problems, and they are persecuted. It's really, really, really a hard moment for us, and people was afraid to work in something, in a film. Really was incredible. We don't have lights. It was really, really hard to film there. But people is nice. The refugees are always nice because you are speaking about them and they wanted to help you. Really, I start the film without prepare anything. I travel and I put a microphone to the artist and I ask, do you have something for my empty box? Always they say, what? And we repeat again. And after I start to write quickly the rest of the stories with the sensation that I have from speak with them, from speak, especially with the children of these places. Children speaks a lot, and it's really interesting to hear their point of view.
We are glad to have Maria Joseru Fenollera in the 5th Cyprus International Film Festival, participating with her first feature film, Golden Gag.
Yes.
Maria, you come from Spain.
Yes.
But the film, I think, has been shot in more than 10 countries.
Yes.
Is that true? Right.
Yes.
And how you made this decision? How you got the idea of the subject of your film? Can you tell us some things about that?
Really, I was one day sit like now, and I thought maybe we live in cinema with celebrities with a lot of money, fame, but I would like to speak with people who devote their lives for the art, not for fame, not for money, only because they try that the situation of oppressed countries doesn't fall into oblivion. I wanted to speak with people who had been threatened by different governments. They decided, oh no, I will continue. I speak about what happens, not with bombs, not with war, only with the art. Because for me, a bomb is only 2 seconds, but the art is forever and nobody died. And I think with the pass of the time, you can remember very, very well what happens. We have, for example, in my country, I know the Guernica, a paint of Picasso, and the whole world, now what happens in Basque country, in the world, only for one painter, and for me it's really important.
So your intention to do this film it was a way to protest and to express your feelings towards the war.
Yes.
And the corruption.
Difficult for me to separate because I think I don't have a classic narrative way to make cinema, because I came from the music, and I think I have the different structures from musician, and after I make the film with this structure. I don't think it's a really good idea or bad idea, but I came from it, and I have a different musical structure to making things, and I don't have prejudices in my life about the way of making things, and not for me and not for others. So I decided to, for example, to mix reality and fiction. We are really both of these. I mix, I don't have problems with this.
So tell me, Maria, how many hats you wear in this production of yours? I read script writing, production, music composition,
costume,
lyrics maybe?
Yes, everything.
Also.
Yeah.
And maybe singing as well?
No, please. No.
Who is singing?
The actress,
The
the main actress,
okay.
because she really has a nice voice.
Okay. Do you want to tell us something about the casting and your crew and how long the script took you?
I really didn't want to prepare so much things. I want to feel what happens, and I visit 4 artists in different places around the world, and I only try that feel what they feel, and after I start to write the different stories of the script. And it's very difficult for me because I try to respect so much the feelings of the different countries. It's not the same to speak about Palestinian people that Cuban people, because the personality is different, the color is different, all is different. But I make really an effort for empathy to understand how they think and how they feel, and after I start to write the script.
And about the actors?
Who's
How
the
did
actors?
You choose, the actors?
Okay,
The
I
actress?
think there are 80 actors in the film.
They are professionals?
Most of them, yes, but for example, with Tibetan people, they are refugees. I went to the refugees camps in a really hard moment, because just before the Olympic Games in China, the Tibetan people were really persecuted. There was crazy, and also because I didn't want to put in trouble the people, because a film is a film. You can make that somebody go to prison only because you want that they appear in a film. And really, we was shooting in refugee camps. Around there was a lot of problems. They say maybe we go into the campament and kill everybody. Women are praying, we are shooting, and it's really, you can see that people love to make things in the worst circumstance. They only want to help.
Tell us, Maria, how the people accepted you and the crew. in these countries? You talk us about Palestine, Israel, Nepal.
Yes.
They were not prepared. They were prepared that you are there to filming them.
Okay.
Or not?
I only phone the artist and I say, this is my project, do you want to speak with me? And they say, of course, come. And I went and...
So you were welcome?
Very well, really, really very well. We have only problems in the borders, but after in the countries, no. In Palestine, people is so lovely. Everybody want to help. I think I have more than, I don't know, hours and hours and hours, because everybody want to speak. I shoot everybody speaking and come here and in the theater, in the cinema, in the dance group, in everybody. For example, the dance group, the first woman is a choreographer, and the group have more than maybe 70 dancers, because they are always in prison and they need a lot of dancers, because if 20 is in prison, the rest can dance. It's a crazy life. They try that children come to the company and is the light okay? Okay, I'm sorry. To help through the art in a really special place like Palestine.
So it looks to be a very interesting and difficult production. But I would like to ask you something. If you had to characterize the film Golden Gag with
Yes.
one word, you would choose poetic or political?
For me, if you are really independent, you must accept films who speak about love, but also films that speak about governments. When I started to film, I thought maybe nobody want to put this kind of film in a cinema, because really people don't want to have problems with the embassy, problem with blah blah blah. And so I want to say thank you for being independent and for love the essential of the cinema. Because for me, cinema is all, not only one kind of thing, social or something high, but this is clearly an artist and politic film. Okay.
Okay, thank you, Maria, for saying such interesting things about your film and yourself. And we wish you all the best and good luck to the festival. You compete for the Golden Aphrodite Award and several awards, including that. And good luck.
Okay, thank you. Thank you so much.